Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This is your February 16th to 28th Tarotscope reading for 2025. It's valid for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. If you'd like to consult your other placements for a more complete reading, all the links are down below in the description box. There's also a quick link to your playlist just in case you missed a reading. Okay, today we're going to see first the main planets that are influencing you and the people around you that you interact with, which is quite helpful. And then we're going to consult the cards to see what they say. Let's start with the planets. Okay, first of all, on the 18th of February, Pisces seasons begin. So we're all going to be a little bit more sensitive and more emotional in these last 2 weeks of the month. So if you are dealing or in a relationship with a Pisces and they tend to overreact a little bit, it's going to be quite normal. Okay, so it's in the planets. It's how things are. Take it as a given. Our intuition and our imagination will also be stronger, and this is all going to help us to align with our spiritual growth. Something very, very positive. Now, on the 20th, 2 days later, what's going to happen is that Mercury is going to come into Pisces, and it's going to square off with Jupiter. Okay, let's translate this. It simply means that there's going to be a clash in energies. So we're going to be really challenged to think bigger and break through those mental boundaries of rationality and of, overthinking and stuff. Let's just say that the best advice that the cards could give us is to use your intuition. If we listen to our intuition, we're not influenced by rationality or by emotions of the heart, but we simply are given what is best for us because our gut feeling, that intuition, will never lead us astray. February 21st, something really particular happens. We're going to have Venus going into Taurus. Now, Venus, as we all know, is the planet of love, and it is Taurus's ruling planet. When this happens, there's going to be a lot more romance and romantic pleasures, desires in the air. So the romance of February hasn't ended. In fact, it's going to last all month. Another interesting fact about this combination is that it also brings about financial stability, something that is appreciated by basically everyone. Finally, on the 23rd, Mars in retrograde finally decides to end its retrograde, meaning that we're all going to get back our energy, our motivation, something that was missing in the last couple of months, and we didn't have, the will to get up or to do something. We wanted to, but we couldn't. So whatever idea you had for your New Year's resolution or new plan in the new year and it didn't take off yet, completely normal. But now you will have the energy, and even those around you, if you're working with someone, you all will have the energy to put those goals into action. A couple of days after this happens, Mercury will align with Saturn. And this means that it's going to have a really good impact on our planning, our actions that we're going to put into place after retrograde ends, because this is going to help us in our long-term action plan. Uranus also comes into the picture simply to give us that enjoyment of the freedom that we have, and it's going to bring in some surprises. The last planetary influence that we should look at is the new moon on the 27th, because it will be entering Pisces at this point. Now, there's going to be a dedicated video for the new moon in Pisces because the moon is the most closest satellite to us that influences us the most. So it's going to be uploaded approximately a week before, maybe 6 days or so, because we're going to start to feel its effect. And many people like to know beforehand what to do, etc., because it helps them to prepare, basically. Okay. What I can, however, anticipate here at the moment is that love will still be in the air. Okay. Pisces will still dominate with its loving nature. And so February will be packed full right to the very end, if not over into March, with love. Okay. So this is the planetary setting for you and those around you. Now, if we're going to extract the message from here, just for you, just for Aquarius, the stars are saying that money becomes a bigger focus at the end of the month with the new moon, okay? Consider your long-term financial goals when you're making plans. When you're making those long-term plans, therefore, emphasis on finances. And use the new moon on the 27th to carefully plan things out with a solid basis, okay? So looks pretty good for you, Aquarius. Now, let's take a look at the cards to see if we have new information, confirming information, other details. We'll see what it has in mind. Okay, Spirit, what important messages, information, oh, thank you, do you have for Aquarius for the last 2 weeks of February 2025? Oh, one card only. Okay, so we're starting off with the Sun in the reverse. Why is it in the reverse? Because someone feels a little bit, there's blocked happiness. You'd like to have it, but there's something, you're feeling a little bit pessimistic, I think, right? And it's something that's actually influencing a lot of people because of the Mercury retrograde, and we don't have the energy to do a lot of things, etc. Let's see. Okay, this one came out a little bit sideways, so it's neither one nor the other, but there's a lot of uncertainty around the Ten of Pentacles. So it has to do with either getting an inheritance or fighting over it. This is what I'm picking up. Okay, there's someone out there that's going to either get it or they're going to fight over it. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Cups following it, which is really actually nice because it's new feelings, it's love, something's coming into the picture. So, is your happiness, some of you are going to have your happiness blocked because of this. Let's see. It's going to be different for everyone, obviously. This is a general reading, so I try to stay away from details in order for me to get out the message to more people as possible. However, you can interpret this with your details, and you know your situation personally. Okay, love comes into the picture at this point. At the beginning of the last 2 weeks, let's say, there's going to be some sort of movement, okay, because we have the Chariot. And so there's some sort of willpower that will come out. I'm feeling a lot of willpower and ambition to be successful. Okay, and there's a conflict. Okay, so yeah, whatever this was, the inheritance or the conflict, it's going to be a conflict. It's definitely going to be a conflict of fighting over it. However, you do have love on your side, which is very nice. Okay, and then the Wheel of Fortune is upside down. Okay, meaning that there's going to be some delays involved, and I'm also picking up, okay, if you want to control things, that's going to cause the delay. Yeah, when a person clings to wanting to control something at all costs, it's going to provoke a delay. Be very careful. Now, the cards are actually giving you information, because I asked for important information. Let's go see what else it has. Because in the love department, basically, we're in the month of love. So in one way or another, we're going to have affection around this. And the cards this time around, not just for you, but for a lot of signs, is simply talking about other aspects, so that when these aspects are handled, it won't hinder what's going on in the love department, basically. Even though it's nice for it to have come out here with you, because there is something new for you. Okay, let's get... Okay, thank you, Spirit. And they're both sideways. Incredible. Okay, let's see here. Ace of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Sorry. Eight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Clarity or confusion? It could go either way. Yeah. Okay. So, the fact is, you're gonna try to control things, but it's what is not determined, but it could go either way, is out of this behavior, if you are going to get clarity, or if you're just going to cause more confusion. Okay, there's free will here. Okay, these are minor arcana cards, and this is free will. So depending on your behavior, it's going to either clarify or confuse. So be very careful. I'm hearing tread with care. And I also heard walking on thin ice. Okay, wonder what that's about. It could, okay, thank you, Spirit. As soon as you ask, you get the answer. Walking on thin ice, it's right below this. It's right below the either inheritance, that you do get it, or whatever this is. This is abundance, basically, okay? And it could be a windfall. It could be anything. Something that has, however, to do with the family. And it's tied to this. Okay, so your behavior is going to influence this a great deal. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. And so what we're getting here is, either someone who is, either very, very hardworking or very lazy. This is strange. Okay, I have to clarify on this one because hardworking or lazy, inheritance. Okay, I have to clarify this one. Spirit, can you give me a card to clarify the Knight of Pentacles? Hard worker. Doesn't want to work. Okay, I just heard doesn't want to work. Okay, either one that wants to work or does not want to work. Okay. So it could, it could be a working situation that is tied in. That is, okay, bear with me on this one because I'm getting it on now. Someone's going to either fight for the inheritance or either get it. If they get it, they're not going to work anymore. If they don't get it, they're going to have to work. So they're either going to cause confusion. So it looks like there's quite a bit. Either cause a lot of confusion or cause a lot of clarity. That's why they said tread carefully. Be very careful about it. Okay, let's see. The energy that is coming in is actually quite good. So you might be, after this reading, taking this into consideration. You might be considering to be careful. The Knight of Swords is going to come in. This is a very strong energy that comes through. But you have to be very careful because they are hot-tempered. Okay? Within the family unit, there is a lot of love. There's a lot of happiness. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. However, there's some, I'm picking up that there's energy of a gold digger. Someone that wants it all. I just heard the song by Freddie Mercury. I want it all. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard warning. There's someone that wants it all. Okay. And what I'm picking up is concentrate, focalized on this, the love that there is, and that is concentrated in the family unit, because this is very beautiful and it's very strong. Whatever conflict is involving this domestic situation, whether it be an inheritance or whatever this may be in this case, it could be a stability. Maybe it's simply inheriting a home or whatever it is. There's something at the basis of the family. The person that goes after it will not get it. Okay. It's really, wow. This is really strange. The person that's going to go hunting for it and want it at all costs, like forcing it, okay, is not going to get it. They're going to be exposed. They're going to be seen because the fact is that they are too forceful. And in any case, you can't fight something that doesn't go to you. What is coming to you for sure is love. There's a beautiful love situation here. Okay. Remember that the stars had talked about money comes into focus at the end of the month. Okay. And to plan things out carefully. Now, money issues have started to be seen here. The focus, as you know, there's two more cards of Pentacles at the end. Okay. And this card, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, there's a manipulative figure in here. So be very careful when planning anything out with the person. If you're involved with someone who is gold digging or whatever, simply be very careful. Okay. Plan it well, just like the stars had said, and everything should be okay. Okay, because you have the support of a loving family, and this is nothing to underestimate. Okay, Aquarius, that's it for this 2 weeks of the month. I'll see you on the next one in March for the first 2 weeks of March, and we'll see how this goes. Thank you for being here, for listening, for sharing, and for subscribing. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.